hopefully this will come out alright. So, as usual, I've been doing some thinking, and there's so much talk about the end of the world, wars and rumors of wars, false gods, and sometimes thoughts just come to me, ideas, things that I didn't previously think of before, but now they are thoughts. And no matter how righteous you are or how sinful you are, we are all by default worshiping a false god. And that false god is technology. Technology is the Antichrist. Technology is the lies that was told in the Garden of Eden. Technology is that golden calf. How many people do you know, if they lose their phone, if they lose internet service, they almost lose their mind? They don't know what to do. I even myself sometimes have freaked out, not to like a weirded out level, but more so like if someone needs to contact me or reach me, or if an emergency comes up, in that regard. But nevertheless, I still freak out. I've seen Israelites, Christians, Muslims, people with all different beliefs and faiths having smartphones. Now, if you've done any research on this whole technology, even right now, there's probably someone listening. Even while I'm recording this video. Haven't we always been told, especially if you come from the Christian background, that God is omnipresent? He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. That's what technology is. Technology is always there. Even when you're not on technology, technology is always on you. The technology in the phone tracks you, sends you an email of all your daily travels, weekly travels, monthly travels. It knows everywhere that you've gone. You can be in conversation and speak to someone about, oh, I think I need to get a lawnmower. Go on your Facebook page and all you see is ads for lawnmowers. Technology is the Antichrist. It's not a man. It's the illusion of a man. It's AI. Now the rapper Common is pushing AI as a good thing to change the world. Technology has made it where I can get on this computer, type up an address, visit something halfway around the world. I like what I see. Put in some information. I can order anything I'd like from anywhere around the world. If that's not a one world order, order online, that's not a one world order. May I ask you what is? See, we've been duped, and that's on purpose. Whether you go to church, whether you believe the Israelite faith, or you believe in something else, whatever that may be, that something else may be, they've all made you think that that man of sin is a man. I'm here to tell you, maybe it's not a man. Maybe it is the artificial man. Maybe it is the man that has been created by those who know that their particular style of rule could never flourish under the decade of which I grew up in, the 90s. See, back then music had more consciousness. Music had a sense of purpose. Outspoken. Critical of those who claim to be leaders. Now we spend all our time on social media. I don't, but a lot of people spend all their time on social media claiming this man's a rapist, this man grabbed him by the pussy, this man, whatever. All the while, AI is taking in all this information and finding a way to manipulate it, to manipulate your mind. It's something I never gave thought about. And then I started to wonder, how is it that all these people claim to be so righteous, posting scriptures daily on social media? How would they be able to do that without technology? See, if you're like me and you question, you ask things, the technology god gets angry. See, before, those who researched were under the grace. It was under the grace of looking things up. But then someone altered that AI god and programmed this god to remove his hedge of protection over those who sought out that which was covered up for centuries and began to persecute them, so that this God would turn back its hand, withdraw the blessings of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Q. And now have the people turn against them, the same people, person or people who did that research, put in that time, now have the manipulation factor come in to have those people turn against those who were trying to save them. See, at first, the AI god didn't know that the researchers were a threat to its reign and to its power. But once it realized that people who ask questions are now the enemy, Then things came along like shadow banning. People being flagged. People being blocked. All part of manipulation. This recent rash of fake friend requests I posted earlier, and of course I'm more than likely shadow banned because I post these questions and yet nobody even comments or likes. But I said, who wanted to bet money that the end result of all these fake friend requests and fake messages through Messenger would result in order for people to use Facebook, you now have to give more information about yourself, further educating the AI on how to oppress you. See, there's been times, and this is why I've taken a step back on a lot of my videos and why I haven't really put out a lot of videos. That feeling of oppression to the point of you can't even express how you feel. Is a hell of a feeling. It's a lonely ass feeling. It's one of the main reasons why I've often contemplated on not doing YouTube videos anymore. And every time I've contemplated it, there's something that tells me, even if it's only 5 people that might need to hear my thoughts. And if I take that away, not saying that no one else would replace me. I'm definitely no one famous or important. But someone may not bring it the way I would bring it. It's hard to keep doing what I do, especially when YouTube screws with my views, screws with my subscribers, screws with my view. I think I said my views. But it's tough, man. And it's all because of this technology now. Things that I posted on Facebook 7 years ago would have gotten 20 comments, 13 likes, 15 likes, somewhere in there. Now only gets maybe 1 or 2 likes and probably no comments. People tell me they support me, but they can't show it online. So they tell me when they see me face to face. And I see the refreshness when they look at me and they tell me this in their eyes. I see it. It's like the last little bit of humanity. They know there is some humanity left out there because they see my opinions and they agree with them. But because they are a public servant or they have a business or run a business or own a business, they can't support me outwardly. That's oppression. If someone wants to suppress the opinions of those who supported a gay person, what do you think the outrage would be? What do you think the outcome would be if it was ever discovered that a gay person and his or her supporters were denied the ability to ever share their public opinion? See, they have to keep how they feel in the closet. But a homosexual has no problem coming out of the closet, flaming out of the closet, and telling you you need to respect their personal choice. You have to make them a cake for their homosexual wedding, or else you lose your business. How is that freedom? How is that freedom of choice? See, people who support me, who understand where I'm coming from, who agree with me, they have to leave me out there like Christ. They have to deny me thrice in the public arena. More than thrice. They have to deny me always. Because someone liking the truth